Hello everyone, so today we're going to discuss the problems related to traditional schools in Tunisia. To do so, we're going to analyze 4 comic strips and come up with 4 issues, you can say issues or problems related to our schools nowadays. Okay? So let's start with comic strip number A. In this picture, we can see a teacher handing a book to her student and saying the following. Just think of it as if you are reading a long text message. Obviously, the teacher is being ironic because she knows that nowadays students have lost interest in reading books and in reading in general. So this leads us to our very first problem, which is lack of interest in reading, in studies in general, simply because students find it boring and useless. Okay? Let's move on to comic strip number B. Again, we have a teacher standing in front of his students and saying the following. I expect you all to be independent, innovative, critical thinkers who will do exactly what I say. How can you expect students to be self-reliant or independent, innovative or creative, able to analyze situations and stand up to their views, when you ask them to do exactly what you say? Right? The teacher is obviously controlling his students. He's trying to control their thoughts. This type of learning is called teacher-centered learning. Okay? It's not a learner-centered type of learning, it's rather a teacher-centered learning. And yet it is another problem of our schools, in our schools nowadays. Okay? Caption C, or picture number C, represents a student who is obviously not interested in the lesson. He's chewing gum and playing with his phone. It's an example of unruly or undisciplined students who have what we call a disruptive or out of control behavior. And this is the third problem that we face nowadays in our schools. Okay? The fourth and last comic strip represents a pupil talking over the phone. He's saying the following. I just updated my Facebook, MySpace, and Twitter, texted a homework reminder to you, Googled the answers to last night's bonus assignment, and now I am uploading. Oops, got to go. My teacher is coming in, and my phone is supposed to be off and in my locker. Maybe someday the school will provide us with the technology that is already in our pockets. Obviously, the last sentence says it all. Maybe someday the school will provide us with the technology that is already in our pockets. So the problem in here is that our schools lack of what we call IT tools. IT stands for information technology tools, like data shows, laptops, all of these technological tools that unfortunately our schools lack nowadays. Great. So thanks to these 4 comic strips, we have come up with 4 problems related to our schools nowadays. Lack of interest, teacher-centeredness of learning, unruly and disruptive behavior, and lack of IT tools. Now your turn. Can you think of at least 3 other problems related to traditional schools in Tunisia? Add them to the list. And in later videos, we will talk about possible solutions to these problems. Stay tuned.